tonight I want to talk to you about literally the worst resume I've ever seen. My name is Ilene Rein. I'm an executive recruiter and a job search strategist. I teach job seekers how to market themselves based on how the recruiters operate, so this way they get hired rapidly. The goal here is to speed up the job search and land the dream job, land a job that inspires you, and for a lot of money, which is even better. So, before I continue, I want to remind you to subscribe to get alerts every time I post new content to help you in your job search. And I want to let you know about a free job search training that I have. It's on my website. It's at www.poundingpavement101.com. And this way you can gain access immediately to that. And if you need assistance with your job search, I'd like you to go to my calendar. It's at gethired.careers. And this way we can talk about your job search. You might decide to work with me, you might not, but at least we get you set up on the right path. So I want to talk to you today about the worst resume I've ever seen, at least one of the worst, because actually this happened yesterday, and I saw another one with the identical problem today. And that's why I want to address it right away, right out of the gate, and help everyone. So, as a recruiter, I am an executive recruiter, and I look at about 500 resumes a day. And that could be resumes, profiles. I'm looking at 5 different candidates every single day. And you cannot possibly imagine what I see out there. I see the good, the bad, and the ugly. And you have to remember when you're applying for a job, you're getting compared to every other candidate that's out there. And I don't want to seem callous, but the reality is that you are just a piece of paper at the moment to me. The resume's job is to generate calls. So if your resume is not generating 3 to 5 calls a week, then listen up and let's fix that together. Now, to entertain myself as I see the good, the bad, the ugly, one of the things I do, and I'll show it to you if you get on my calendar at gethired.careers. I have a folder on my laptop, on my desktop, that is named Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Actually, it's not even unbelievable resumes. It's just unbelievable because some of the things that I see out there are unbelievable. And I can't believe that this is how people feel that they're putting their best foot forward. And it's not good enough. This is why they're not getting hired. This isn't why they're not getting calls, or they're landing a job that they really just don't want. And I don't want that to happen to anyone. We spend too many hours at work not to be inspired by the work that you do. So I never want you to land in my unbelievable folder for the bad reasons. Unbelievable, I do have good ones in my folder as well, but I certainly don't want you to land in terms of unbelievable bad. So the thing that I saw today is I saw a resume and was laid out, and obviously the person went to their college career services department, or they went to and got some advice, and I couldn't tell the job that the person actually wanted. The person was an engineer. Okay, many engineers out there, which is great. But all the experience below that had nothing to do with engineering. Now, you may be saying, well, Eileen, he's just a college student and he doesn't know what he wants, or he doesn't have any experience yet. But you do have experience. You have the type of experience that you need as a college student. And that's really what you need to realize. You have that experience. What experience do you have? It's the projects that you're working on in school, and you need to be documenting those because that will make all the difference in the world for a recruiter like me to contact you. Because otherwise, all we're looking is resume after resume after resume. And the only differentiation is the GPA. And you know what? GPAs don't tell the whole story. Some people aren't book smart. Some people are hands-on smart. And that's okay. Some people, maybe you had a bad first semester and you couldn't figure out college at first. And that first semester GPA will bring you down for the next 4 years, and you're trying to catch up to it. Maybe you had a bad semester, there were some family issues. Maybe you broke up with someone and you just couldn't get it back together in time to finish the semester strong. There's all different things that can happen. Maybe health issues, maybe you got sick, maybe you got mono, maybe you got COVID. You don't know. So the GPA doesn't always tell the entire story. So you need to really connect the dots for the recruiters. Tell me what you're looking for. Tell me what you want. Tell me your story. Because the reality is your resume is like a thesis, it's like a term paper. The thesis statement is hire me for this. And everything else below should support that thesis statement. We learned this in English class 101 all the way back in eighth grade, I think. Eighth grade, seventh grade, sixth grade. I don't remember my English teachers. I do remember my history teacher. So, Mr. C, if you're watching this one's for you. Maybe I'll have to bring Mr. C on if he is watching. And one thing that I remember is how to draw the United States and actually all the countries in the world because he made it fun. So that's a little call out to one of my old teachers. Anyway, let's get back to how we can get you hired. If any of this is resonating with you so far, I do want you to hit that subscribe button so this way you get alerts every time I bring you new content to help you in your job search. And then I want you to go to my website. It's at www.poundingpavement101.com. So this way we can get you the help that you need. And there's a Genius strategic plan for free on my website. And if you'd like to work together, grab time on my calendar. It's at gethired.careers. That's right, gethired.careers. Nice and simple. So that's the college student example. But let's continue on. Let's talk about my professionals. I saw a resume last week where the person had a photograph on the resume. And look, some people like it, some people don't. But in looking at the resume, I couldn't tell what the person wanted. I had no idea. That means you're leaving it to me, the recruiter, to decide what kind of job you want. I don't care about you. Oh, that sounds so terrible. I hate to say that because I do care about people. That's why I do what I do. And I work as a job search strategist to help people land their dream jobs. But it's just the reality. I'm flipping through these as fast as I can. Tell me what you want, because if you can't tell me what you want and I'm looking all around, and you don't match anything on my desk and I can't figure it out, you've got 5 seconds to catch my attention or I move on to the next person. It's that simple. My job is to search for candidates to fill the requisites on my desk. It's that simple. Same with my senior professionals. My senior professionals, here's the situation. Sorry, I've been talking all day. My senior professionals are going out there job searching, and it's not their first rodeo, and that's okay. But things have changed since the 1970s, 1980s. Things are different. We do things differently. Technology is different. It's changed dramatically just in the past year or two. You need to change with the times. But you know what, my senior professionals? You've changed also. You've gained experience. You've elevated through the ranks. You now need to look like that senior professional that we all know that you are and the positions that you're going after. So if your resume still looks like that college resume or a resume the way we used to do it in the 1980s, it's time to upgrade. And you owe it to yourself and you owe it to your career to get the best and to give yourself the best chance of grabbing that recruiter's attention and getting hired rapidly. So again, subscribe to get alerts so this way you can take advantage of this free advice that I'm giving here on my YouTube channel. You can also check out my website. It's at www.poundingpavement101.com. You'll get access to the free job search training. And also on my website are blogs because I'm constantly producing articles and great information and new ideas on how to get you hired rapidly. And if you'd like to speak with me, great. Love to speak with you. We can talk about your job search and how my foolproof job getting career building system, Pounding Pavement 101, can help you in your job search. It's sharing all the inside secrets from the view of the recruiter to help you. So it's kind of like a backstage pass. Why wouldn't you want to take advantage of that information? Anyway, my name is Ilene Rein. I'm an executive recruiter and a job search strategist. My goal is to share the inside secrets from the view of the recruiter to get you hired. Remember to subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow.